check, looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep to sleep, man's counting the skiddy bang. The block is chizzy, Lizzie is making the ends go round. Pinky and the dreams, the mojo, that be the end goal now. Check, looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep.
Premier Battles, we are in London at Fiddlers Elbow for the plug. If you're with us in the building, make some noise. Let's go. I go by the name of Bison Briggz. Make sure you do click the subscribe button. But I am joined by the host and founder of Premier Battles Self. Let them know who you are, bro.
Mr. Trouble, wiretap shit. I am the plug. Fiddlers Elbow. Let's get into this, man.
I'm looking forward to this battle. This is two of the top guys in the UK from 2022, both making a name for themselves. On the right hand side, from London, you already know who he is. Make a lot of noise for Tek. Let's go. And his opponent on the left hand side, again making a real name for himself this year. He's been on an absolute sick run from London. Make some noise for Frost. It's a 3-round battle. Yo, 3-round battle. Tek decided he's starting round 1, so it's round 1. You, my bro. Let's go. Let's go.
I say yo.
Yo!
I said out the gate. Out the gate. They say don't piss on Frost. He's really Fresh Jim out the gate. They say don't piss off Frost. He's really with it now. He's never lost. Had an international. I can tell he's really digging down. Well, I've really come to test your limits, so you better do your people proud. Because I've really come to push Frost. I guess I missed the plow. Let's break it down. Let's break it down and get straight to the plot. Your strong points are jokes, stories with a little bit of swag, and now you're thinking hot. Well, I've got the most amusing story if anybody wants to hear about Frost. He was battling this 6'3" guy and said something crazy and got shot because they say your pen's better than mine. Well, there's me thinking I couldn't be nicer. Trump set you up. What did he say? You got this? He's a mean liar. It's either that or the weed he's smoking is 10-10 and he couldn't be higher. It's either that or the weed he's smoking is 10-10 and he couldn't be higher, but he knows I got dry. But first, we got to get rid of Frost. De-icer. I'm a mean rider. And that's exactly what you are standing in front of, and as soon as I get booked, I have one job. And once my hands are around your neck, I won't stop. B's gonna have to do CPR in this bitch. Yeah, the Queen's gonna have to bring Frost back like Olaf. Don't act frozen. Don't act frozen. You may have stood in front of Frank, Sam and Koj, but I am a different type of opponent because in this class, I'm the only kid that blacks and rides. Well, that's 2 different tokens, but you are gonna need potions, elixirs, prayers and miracles. I'm talking the most atheist people in your family are turning spiritual. Like, I'm a nice guy, bro, but not one you want to try in the physical. But this style I got is far from typical. It's my time. Even though they say I ain't original, but I seize my opportunity. And I keep bad energy to a minimal. Because I really grew up around villains. And they had millions. And they didn't give a fuck about being despicable. So of all the rappers in the scene, we don't need this one. All these jokes and these stories got people grabbing up your tea. Well, it's been done. I'm not the one for you to get wild with, bro. Like, you will get beat up. All these rappers rapping just to hear someone say go. And then mums banging on their coffin like, why did you leave us? You've been on a mean run. And now, you are in deep danger. You could jump with your boys and have the upper hand. I bet you still wouldn't be a team player. Even if you had a shank, you'll probably still snitch. Because the problem is that come with C major. You'll see Tommy sing with a blade. I don't remember the last time I saw the Green Ranger, but with all these chokes and stumbles, plus a flow that sounds borrowed, I was at error versus error. I heard laughter, but in your eyes, I saw sorrow. Giz fucked you up, like it was his motto. And now you're in the eye of the storm with me. I just feel like Frost got here a little too quick, like the day after tomorrow. One.
Let's go,
Yo, so they told me be scared of the pit with Tek, cause he's a beast. He don't look menacing to me. This is Tek House. I'm taking anything that's ease, and see, I'm really on my grind once I get it in my teeth. Tek's tone doesn't change, there's no impression you can read. Wrong end of the stick, don't mix messages with me. Cook Frost, you ain't got a recipe, my G. I'll boil the sugar water, he go jelly at the knee. I got this temper. I get it from my genes. If your people stand back, they can get a squeeze, but your fam be covered in your features. That's not what hereditary means. Like, I don't know why I'm taking Tek. There's no aim with Tek, just a spray. This a waste of breath. If they paid me nothing, they should pay you less. If they pay me nothing, they should pay you less. You wanna take the test, but the lesson I teach you take the A from Tek. Game set, match is lit. I served up ace off a practice hit. You can see it firsthand, facts legit. The second hand smoke like cancer sticks. You want him dead, you got your best guy on the job. They all fall on their face when they slide on the frost. I could sun your whole team. Ain't seen a rise from your crop. If all your pyramid, then you climb to the top. I rip you all death. You guys get to watch as Tek sacrifice to the gods. I know. I'll take the head off a man in 10 ostrich land. That's actually how you say it, yeah? Like, look, I'm everything that Tek isn't. A technician, the it guy, a tech wizard. It's on wiretaps, a technician. I said I'm everything that Tek isn't. A technician, the it guy, a tech wizard. It's on wiretaps, a tech listen. Take my advice, reject mission. I grab the spike. I'm everything that Tek isn't. A technician, the it guy, a tech wizard. It's on wiretaps, a tech listen. Take my advice, reject mission. I grab the spike hit, but Tek different. What am I? It kept hidden. Find my devices, Tek missing. I get red vision. The right and left hit him. His giant head spinning. Tek's in pen, yeah? Find him inside a dead pigeon. Tek's in pen. That's why he's up his own arse. He's in pen. He's getting don't drop the soap bars. It's a dirty 30. Get washed with soap bars. All 4 quarters, I break him into bits. That's soap bars. Charging in the plug better be 100% Tek. If he advance, I've got something that's cutting edge Tek. Time.
They say Tek, how you gonna deal with all the jokes? Frost is gonna have a lot to say. His humor is unmatched and standing in front of one round feels like a couple of days. Think that you're slick. If my emotions even take over a bit, you will get punched in the face. And it's buy one, get one free. Cause you just had Christmas, right? So now it's Boxing Day. I'll rock his face. I really come for the streets, don't mind me. Cases after cases, probation, know where I've been. I told ScoMo I can spot a crackhead by their thumb, and that is no lie, G. But you know what else I can spot from a distance? C-I-D. You look like a... I told ScoMo I can spot a crackhead by their thumb, and that is no lie, G. But you know what else I can spot from a distance? C-I-D! You look like a Fed! Or some sort of law enforcer. You know, one of those dickheads that want to go for your stuff at the airport just before you cross the border? I need to speak to your supervisor. Like, who allowed this to be authorized? He's laughing, but deep down he's like, fuck, I've been compromised.
Again.
Is this what you're trying to do? These men are trying to line me. You should have stayed in Long Island with your bitch. Instead, you want to fight T. You may have had round in the year against Myers, but you died against Keats. It was a crime scene. I know you lot are thinking, Tek, what are you talking about? Are you crazy? And you're right, I might be. Cause this nigga looked so much like Police for the last 3 bars, I thought it was Mike B. I clocked this nerd. Every time I see you, my PTSD gets to work. I clock this nerd. Every time I see you, my PTSD gets to work. From being on the wing, saying, yo, Gov, close my flap. Do not disturb. To being on road and getting them stupid little papers after a stop and search. So for these settings here, you should know that a fly copper. They gave you a big plate before me. It's not a mind popper. You think you're tough, right? But I'm a monster. I'm just saying, for me, you're gonna have to fight proper. Yeah. This fed's gonna need fire to survive in the pit with me, like Hopper. I stumbled into a scandal. This fed's gonna need fire to survive with me in the pit, like Hopper. I stumbled into a scandal. The cheek of it. You said to Yanif, he looks like Mikey from Recess, but when I look at you, all I see is Randall. But no! No! They say... Break it down! They say Froster's got coke. Me with a dumb face, I'm thinking, what flavour slushy is this? No! They say Froster's got coke. A couple of bits. I can tell this brother's got the biggest mouth. All that coke and designer, I had to stop my young G hitting his house. You could have it in a safe, in a maze, with traps, he's still about. And he's dedicated as fuck. He ain't even reached his peak, so my advice is you listen now, cause for coke and designer, Tommy, he'll figure it out.
Yo, so he said I look like a fed. That's done, my brother. Didn't you get caught selling to undercovers? I came here for performance of the night. You better bring the performance of your life. They was calling it a fight, but he's calling it a night. All you've got is performance, because what you talk is shite. Like, if 2 L's are facing each other, is one truly an L? half 3 upside down. But using that's an L. You teamed up with a pen. I thought you'd use them for help. I guess Tek Ways just find the roots for himself. Okay. What? Pen mighty, yeah? I got a sword. Which of them swinging first? Any one of them fuck about and it can end in the dirt. You couldn't even beat Slester, you nerd. And ScoMo stole the show when he stepped in the third. Like, in that battle, he said, your battle career is just like Transformers movie. Ask me why. Because every movie you come close to death like Optimus Prime. He said that. And it's not a one-off. Same battle he said, who's done a drug test before? Because it's just like that. A piece of piss. That does not mean... It doesn't mean a thing. You do all that... You do all that who's seen and you know when it's too easy. It's who's seen Shawshank Redemption. Because it's just like that. Going through the poster, boy, got you in heaps of shit. I could just quote your shit bars for a round, but then we'd all have to hear your shit bars for a round. And to be fair, you've beat me to it. I poke holes in material, leave him leaking fluid. You have dropped some stinkers. Where's your respect for the craft? Sorry, excuse me. You have dropped some stinkers. Where's your respect for the craft? It's big or little battles. You still represent with your bars. L looking you in the mirror when you reflect on your past. We expect nothing from you, but for you to show us the levels you are. That's time.
Let's go final round of
Everyone ready, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah!
I said I got head from Frost Gal.
Say that again.
It was shit. even busting the end. I said, out of 100, how much effort did you put in? She said, not even 10. The cheek of it. She said, she's trying to redeem herself. I said, bitch, I'm trying to forget. But then I said, fuck it, Lucy. What happens if I unlock knowledge at 100%? You are in deep
He's gonna disappear.
What happens if I unlock knowledge at 100%? You are in deep waters, Frost, where the Loch Ness or Cthulhu wouldn't step. I lost an absolute. They ripped me off after Celestia, so you have to be the sacrificial lamb. You're dead, because today you may be getting one of the best deck, because today, I am prep. Today, I am prep. I hope you got them bars together and you've been welding. Frankie's your boy, right? You better help him. Because if the blade's out, I ain't aiming for his pelvis. The irony, they found Frost in a puddle somewhere, but he ain't melting. I think you're selfish. Imagine Frost on the phone to a girl who's been for heartbreak with his comb over. She drinks way too much. That's a lot. With his comb over. She drinks way too much and he hates that she ain't sober, but still, he's trying to get her to fold. But they say poker, but just know if I hit it, it's game over. No memory of you. She got the symptoms of a straight coma. It went from Frost giving her a shoulder to cry onto her giving Frost a cold shoulder. I'm here to show ya. Because you battled on no loose chat, right? Well, after this, you can fuck right off. Because over there, I think it's safe to say that I'm God. So when they say taking you over here, I said, why not? Because if I gotta break bridges, it's with a hammer, so you better say bye, Frost. No, wait. Wait.
Okay.
Wait. That bubble was crazy. But I can show you why I don't even need to bang the Glock. Because even if I had one eye, I could still tell you hella bitch, like Ragnarok. But I told Darba I have a gun. But if you run up on me, you'll get hit with a big thing, the maddest one. You'll get left in the back somewhere after the tanning's done. He's still alive. He's begging for his life. But I walk away because I'm mad as fuck. But I can still hear this bitch moaning in the background like Howard's mum. I've had enough. Do you know how many nights I've spent out in the cold till the pack is done? How many times I've lost feeling in my fingers from bagging up to the point where... I've had enough. Do you know how many nights I've spent out in the cold till the pack is done? Do you know how many times I've lost feeling in my fingers from bagging up to the point where a snowball fight will get me mad as fuck? So when Trump said I had Frost, I said I know exactly how I'm doing this. I'm grabbing gloves. Random. Ever since Bracey and iKid lost, the media guy started. But we could have done this today, bro, with no problems. Ain't no problem asking. Like, you're my brother. There wouldn't even been no need to blast it. But just know, there would have been trouble for the wire at the plug. Like, why my phone charging? So Briggz! Like Briggsy, like that. Set it up. I'll put the media guy in check in a sec. But until then, this nigga dead. Believe me. You better fall back and start retreating, because you are a joke, man. If there's two things I can't stand, it's the heart and the hee. Your rounds remind me of a Keely and Bill skit, and I can't let it slide. All these jokes and stand-ups got people thinking. This is stand-up and that isn't right. I feel to take you to the tallest building and just let him fly. Have you not ever seen The Watchmen? Yeah. Well, that's just the intro of how the comedian died. Oh. Nice. Rounds. Nice. Tell him, so baby, that's going crazy. Let's go. I'm losing my shit.
Whoa. Like, shush. So Tek hates the ha-ha-ha's and the he-he-he's. But he loves to reference shows from CBBS.
Oh my God.
Enough Cartoon Network and DBZ. Will Tek escape the frosty death? TBC. Who doesn't like a giggle, you miserable cunt? Who doesn't like a giggle, you miserable cunt? Probably pause if we called him a stick in the mud. If you want
I would. That's a pause.
Probably pause if we called him a stick in the mud. If you want us to believe that your image is tough, then stop dressing like Ja Rule from Living It Up. You ain't alpha, you beta max. Tek's losing the war. You don't like jokes now? Knock, knock. No, boot off your door. No high tech, just shoe prints galore and it light up when we put you in the floor. Yeah, I got jokes, but today I got a point to prove, and that start with me destroying you. You should be aware of the boys you choose, cause they gave you a plate of poison food. You move like a puppet, someone pulling the strings, and you get nice battles, someone's pulling the strings. I worked it out because I was puzzled at first, because you ain't original, just another struggling twerk. They invest in Tek image, then there's money concerns, because even the experts predict Tek's bubble will burst.
He's trying.
You was back in a second. Yo, there's Top Boy Asher, he was heavy in the track. Heroin and crack, he would sell it in the flats, but the image got sullied and then Pebbles got you wrapped. Yeah, I know. Hey, Toby's fixed up now. His soul's pure. But I ain't so sure, because if you never got nicked, you'd have sold more. You didn't just... Toby changed it around now, he's so pure. He's helping the kids now, and he's so pure. But I ain't so sure, because if you never got nicked, you'd have sold more. You didn't just steal the fiend's life, you sold yours. That's time. Thank you guys.
Check looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep till sleep, man's counting the skiddy bang. The block is chizzy, Lizzie is making the ends go round. Pinky and the dreams, the mojo, that be the end goal now. Check looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep till sleep, man's counting the skiddy bang.